Here we are. Okay, so lay down on the mat. Knees bent if you have any tension on the lumbar spine, otherwise legs straight and rolled outward. Find a good position for you in this very moment. So listen to the messages of your body. Once that you've found a good position where you feel relaxed and where you don't feel any particular tensions in legs, hips, and lumbar spine, roll your arms outward. Keep the shoulder blades as much as you can flat onto the ground. Push the back of the head away from the shoulders and move the chin gently toward the base of the throat. Close your eyes and allow your body to soften, to let go. Relax your forehead, your eyebrows, and the skin between the eyebrows. Relax your eyes and let that sink deeper into the skull. Relax the skin of your face. Unclench your jaw and let your lips open slightly. Relax your throat, your neck and shoulders, arms, forearms and hands. Relax your back, the muscles of your back and your spine, vertebra per vertebra. Relax your belly and the whole abdominal area. Relax your hips, the groins, relax your legs, knees, ankles and feet. Bring your attention into your breathing cycle and observe every aspect of your breath. Which part of your body moves the most, chest or belly? If both moves, which one moves first? Observe it without changing anything. Observe simply to know yourself. Observe the length of your breathing cycle. Inhalation, exhalation have the same length, or one of them is naturally longer. Observe the small pauses between inhalation and exhalation, and between exhalation and inhalation. Small moments where everything stops, even your breath. Become aware of the 4 phases of your breathing cycle. Inhalation, pause, exhalation, pause, and there to observe. Is one of the 2 pauses longer? Observe also that your throat remain relaxed and open even during the pauses. 3 more observing breaths. At the end of the 3rd, take control and create a long and deep breath. But keep it easy, keep it soft. Observe your body expanding with every inhalation and gently contracting with every exhalation. A long and deep breath. Observe your belly moving. Allow your belly to move freely. With every inhalation, the navel move up. With every exhalation, the navel move down toward the ground. Observe your ribcage. With every inhalation, your ribs move away from each other. With every exhalation, the ribs move closer to each other. Become aware of every small movement. When you breathe, observe it toward the end of the inhalation. The muscles of your ribcage activate in order to create space for the lungs. Feel those muscles. And from your next breath, take control of those muscles. Use those muscles to expand even more your rib cage when you inhale. So inhale, start feeling the activation of the rib cage, of the muscles of the rib cage. Keep on activating those muscles in order to expand your rib cage a little bit more. Exhale freely. Let go. Focus on the inhalation. Inhale deeply. Feeling the activation of your rib cage. And exhale freely. Inhale deeply. And exhale freely. Become aware of every small movement. Three more breaths. At the end of the third breath, create a breathing cycle, starting from the belly and then moving up to the chest. Try and separate the two movements. So first, only the belly moves, and then just the chest moves, keeping the belly still expanded, even if it's hard. If you want to, you can put one hand on the belly and one on the chest to feel even better the movement. Inhale, belly, chest. Exhale freely. Inhale, belly, chest. Exhale freely. Inhale, belly, chest. Exhale freely. One more time, inhale, belly, chest. Exhale freely. Now, I wanted to add breath hold at the end of the inhalation. So, inhale again, belly, chest. Hold your breath, and while holding your breath, relax your belly and chest. Observe if there's tensions in your body. Exhale freely. Inhale, belly, chest. Hold, relax. And release. Inhale, belly, chest. Hold, relax your body. And release. One more time. When you release, go back to a normal breath, not controlled. Observe your breath going back to something subtle, lighter. And observe it as if there is any feeling rising up to the surface. Even there, become aware. Keep your body as much as you can relaxed. So observe your body, and if you find some spots where you can feel some tensions, bring your breath there in order to relax that area too. Breathe simply, gently, lightly. Yeah. Bring your knees toward the chest. Grab your leg with both arms. You're going to push in the back of the head away from the shoulders, moving the chin toward the base of the throat. And try and push the neck toward the ground. Relax. You're gonna do it again. Push the back of the head away from the shoulders, move the chin toward the base of the throat, and push the neck toward the ground. Please. You're gonna do it one more time. I want you to move the shoulders away from the ears. So move the back of the head away from the shoulders, move the chin toward the base of the throat. Push the neck toward the ground. Move the shoulders away from your ears. And release. Roll to the right. Push with the left hand. And sit up. See now, sit in a comfortable position. It can be with your leg crossed. You can even sit over a bolster or pillow. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, and create small circles with your head. Look for the fluidity in the movement. No need to be wide, no need to be fast. Feel that it's really comfortable and fluid, then you can widen the movement just a tiny bit. Just focus the movement as much as you can on your head. Okay. And now let's move to the other side. Start really slow. For the fluidity of the movement. And only if it's really comfortable and fluid, then you can widen circles. Priority is the fluidity of the movement. So even there, listen to the messages of your body. Okay, good. Now, since I can see that with you are with your leg crossed, put your hands right in front of the knees, lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, belly gently in. So just a light activation of the abdominal muscles and create circles with your hip and lumbar spine. Again, for the fluidity of the movement. No need to create a wide movement. Just do it soft but fluid. First on one side. Still keeping the small activation on your abdominal muscles. And also on the other side. Okay, now put your left hand outside of your right knee. Hang on the knee, because I want you to lean on the opposite. So if you don't grab your knee firmly and you push the knee down, you're gonna fall to the left. So lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, push the right knee down, lift the right arm up, and gently back. Now, still keeping the movement of the knee down, move the right hand to the left. Look up and feel the stretch on the right side of your torso. Keep on pushing the knee down. This is the only way to not fall to the left. See that? Breathe deeply on your chest. And back to center. On the other side, so grab your left knee firmly. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. I'm pushing the left knee down. Lift your left arm up and gently back. Now start leaning to the right. Still pushing the left knee down to not fall simply. Go. Feel the stretch on the left side of your torso and breathe deeply on your chest. Gently come back to the starting position. Hands over the knees again. Create again circles with your hips along the spine. Look on one side and on the other side. Still with your hands in front of each of the knees. Tilt your hip forward. Push your chest forward. Then move the shoulders and head back. Keep the head aligned with the spine. Don't let it drop back. Just to avoid the blocking of the energies. Stay there. And back. I'm gonna do it one more time. So tilt your head forward, push your chest forward, shoulders and head back. Stay there. And relax. And again, create circles with the hips on the spine. Both on one side and on the other side. Okay. Now, straighten your legs for Dandasana. Roll the legs inward, and while rolling the legs inward, tilt your hip forward. You're gonna feel a deeper stretch on the back of the leg, which is normal. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, and keep the spine as much as you can vertical. Now, lift your arms up. Push the arms back and push the chest forward. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Legs straight and active. Rolled out, inward. Smile. It's always better if you smile. And relax. Bend your knees. Walk back with your feet. And grab your legs. Round your spine. Feet down. Round your spine. Move the chin toward the base of the throat. And feel the stretch, the gentle stretch on your neck. Stay there, close your eyes, because I want you to feel, not to see. Stay there. Round your spine. Feel if you have some particular tension somewhere on your back. If you feel some tension somewhere, imagine that with every breath, visualize that with every breath, you bring some energy exactly where you feel tense to help this tension get released. Last moments. And you will lift your chin, open your eyes, walk back with your feet, and find balance. Observe if the feelings are still in the same spot. Tensions are still on the same spot. Now, lift your tibias. Roll the arms outward and widen your arms a little bit more than usual. Stay there. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. 3 breaths. Smile. Grab your knees again. Find the balance again. If it's really comfortable for you, you can also bring the head or the chest, closing your eyes, just for a few seconds. Now lift your head again, open your eyes. Lift your tibias. Using the muscles, bring the knees as much as you can close to the chest. and release. Close to the chest and release. Close to the chest and release. Close to the chest and release. One more time. Close to the chest and release. Go back to the comfortable position. Still in balance. Just for a few breaths. Now it's going to be a little bit more interesting. So lift the tibias, bring the knees toward the tibias, open your legs and grab with both hands the right foot. If it's impossible, you can grab also your ankle. And while keeping the left leg still parallel, the left tibia still parallel to the ground, start straightening your right leg. Be conscious on the movement. But slowly. And change leg. So bring the left leg toward the chest, grab either the foot or the ankle, and really slowly take your time. Don't go fast. Straighten your leg. Find the control of your body. That's good. Back. Cross your legs. Tilt your hip forward and go all the way down. Just relax. Just allow your spine to lengthen and relax. Moments. And look up. Lay down. Back down. Bring the two knees over the chest without using the arms. And straighten your legs up. Up to the sky. Now, still activating the abdominal muscles. We already started yesterday with you, Ruth. So, activating the abdominal muscles. I wanted to push the navel toward the ground. And observe how the hips tilt back and the sacrum kind of lift. Now, relax the abdominal muscles, still keeping the legs vertical. And observe how the hips will tilt forward and the weight of your body move toward the hip backbones. And activate the abdominal muscles and feel the hips going back and the sacrum lifting. Release and observe how the hips tilt forward and the weight will move toward the bones of the hips. A little bit more. Toward the sacrum. A little bit more. Activate again. The hips tilt back. Release. Okay, good. Grab your knees. Inhale. And with exhalation, lift your head and shoulders. Move the head toward the knees. If you feel the pressure on your spine, roll gently, just a tiny bit to the right, in order to be on the muscles and not on the bones. Relax. Gonna do it one more time. So inhale. With exhalation, lift your head and shoulders. And if you feel the pressure on the spine, roll gently to the left in order to be on the flesh, on the muscles. And relax. Roll completely to the right. Push with your left hand. Legs crossed again and again. Create circles, starting on the hip bones, hips, and moving up, spiraling up through the vertebra per vertebra to your head. Just move the old spine gently and fluidly. Then also on the other side. Movement start on the hips and then spiral up. As a consequence, also the shoulders will move and the head will move. The movement always starts from the back, from the hips. Okay, now lay down on the mat, but belly down. Bring the hands next to the hips with the palm of the hand facing the sky. Roll the back of the legs outward and observe how your heels move away from each other. Keep your legs a little bit wider than usual. They're not super wide, but a little bit wider. Inhale. With the exhalation, lift your head, shoulders, and arms. Look forward if you don't have any particular tension on the neck. Stay there. And down. Inhale. With the exhalation, lift your head, shoulders, arms. Move the shoulders away from the ears. And now, lift also your legs. Keep the legs active. Straight. Stay there. And relax. Inhale. With the exhalation, lift your head, shoulders, arms. Move the shoulders away from the ears. Lift the leg. And observe how your buttocks is active. Now, I want you to relax a bit the buttocks. Still keeping your legs up. So you will feel the activation more on the lumbar spine. And relax. Bring your arms in cactus pose, so with your elbows in line with shoulders and forearm parallel to each other. Inhale. With the exhalation, lift your head, shoulders, and arms. Lift your legs, relax a little bit your buttocks, and stay there. Relax. And I do almost the same. Inhale. With the exhalation, lift your head, shoulders, arms, legs. But now, straighten your arms forward and go back to cactus pose. Forward and back to cactus pose. Forward and back to cactus pose. Forward and back to cactus pose. Keep on doing, but smile. It's not the end of the word. You can smile. And down. Down, Ellie. Inhale. With exhalation, lift your head, shoulders, legs, arms. Straighten your arms forward. And now, move your arms up and down. Still smiling. And down. Push your hands next to the chest and enter Balasana, child pose. So move the Buttocks toward the heels and allow your spine to lengthen. Relax completely the upper part of the body. Relax your shoulders, your arms, your head, face. Feel the stretch on your lumbar spine. Then enter tabletop position. Okay. Now, move the left hand right under your face. Move the shoulder in line with the hand. Both shoulders. So one above the other. So create a beautiful torsion. Lift your arm up and look up if you don't have any particular tension on the neck. Big breaths. And change. And right under the face. Then align the two shoulders over and lift the other arm. Stay there, 3 breaths. And back to center. Tabletop position. Create circles with your hips and the spine. Work on one side. And on the other side. Okay. Lay down on the mat again. Now, I want you to put your right knee to the side. Keep your thigh, right thigh, perpendicular to the body. Put your hands next to the chest. Keep the elbows really close one to the other. Move the elbows toward the waist. Lift your head and shoulders. Stay there. And feel the activation of the lumbar spine muscles. Still keeping this position. If you feel that the muscles of your lumbar spine are strong enough, you can even lift your hands without loosening the arch of the spine. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, go down and change leg. So straighten your right leg, bend your left leg, put your left knee to the side, left thigh perpendicular to the body, hands next to the chest, elbows next to the chest. Inhale. With exhalation, lift your head and shoulders. Stay there. And if you feel that the muscles of your lumbar spine are strong enough, lift your hands without allowing the shoulders and head to drop down. And relax again. Change again the legs, so right knee to the side. Now, walk forward with your hand, keeping your elbows roughly in line with your shoulders, more or less. Put your hands firmly down. Inhale. And with exhalation, lift your head and shoulders, push with your hands against the ground. And stay there. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. If it's a little bit too much, you can walk forward with your hands. Activate your abdominal muscles if you feel any tension on the lumbar spine. And down. Change leg. Straighten your right one. Then the left one. Inhale. With exhalation, push with the hands against the ground to lift your head and shoulders. Stay there. Smile, as usual. If you feel tension on the lumbar spine, activate your abdominal muscles to protect the lumbar spine area. And down. Not finished yet. Now, the right leg again to the side. Move your left hand a little bit more toward the middle line. Not completely in front of the head, a little bit to the left, but a little bit closer. Now, inhale. With exhalation, lift your head, shoulders, push with the hands to lift your body. Slide the right arm under the left one and twist. Go all the way down, stay there. You can gently push with your left elbow against the ground to keep an active twisting. And back to center, to the starting position. Straighten your right leg and the left leg. Move the right hand a little bit more toward the middle. Inhale. The exhalation, lift your body. Slide the left arm under the right one. Walk it as much as you can to the right and lower your body down. You can push with the elbow, the right elbow against the ground to create an active twisting of the spine. And back to the starting position. Put your hands next to the chest. Push with the hands against the ground. And again, child pose. Find the version that is more comfortable for you. You can be with your legs together or wide. You can be with your arms forward or back. Just listen to the message of the body. Stay there for 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, enter a tabletop position. Walk with your hands a little bit more toward the front of the mat, but not too much. A little bit more, Ellie. Ellie. Okay. Now, belly in. Activate your abdominal muscles. We worked on that at the beginning, so you know what they are. Belly in, navel to the spine. Keep this part of your body active. Don't lose it. Keeping this body active, lean forward with your hips, creating a half plank. Plank on the knees. Push with the hands against the ground and stay there. Keep the activation of the abdominal muscle area. And back. Tabletop position. If you need to, you can adjust the position of the hands. So maybe you can walk forward or back, wherever it will be more comfortable, because we're going to do it a few times. So activate your abdominal muscles. Once that you activate your abdominal muscles, you're protecting the lumbar spine. So do it. Keeping this area active, lean forward. Move the shoulders away from the ears. Half plank. From this position, activate also your buttocks. Release the buttocks without loosening the position. Activate and release. Activate and release. Activate, release. Activate, release. And back. Create circles with your hips and upper spine. Just add in a bit of fluidity on the movement. Slower, Ellie. Slower. More conscious. Add some consciousness on the movement. I know that you can do it. I know that you know how to do it, but I want you to be conscious in the movement. Do it also on the other side. Good. Now, activate your abdominal muscles again. Keep it firmly activated. Now, lean forward, half plank. From the half plank, still keeping the abdominal muscles active, allow your hips to drop down a little bit more. Still keeping the abdominal muscles active. And back. If you feel tension on the lumbar spine, remember that you have to activate a little more your abdominal muscles. And every time you are in base pose, so the tabletop position, you can create a little bit more movement on the lumbar spine area. Now we're gonna keep on doing this movement. So activate your abdominal muscles, lean forward, half plank. Then from the half plank, slowly lower your hips. Push with the hands against the ground. Still keeping the abdominal muscles active. You can also keep the buttocks active. It will help you tilt your hip backward. And back to tabletop position. If you feel tension, feel free to just move a bit. Now, activate your abdominal muscles, tuck your toes under. Lean forward for the half plank. Once that you are in the half plank, straighten your legs, lifting your knees for the plank. Push your heels back. It will help you straighten your legs. And down, tabletop position again. Now, since it's kind of demanding for the wrists, let's go on the elbows. Keep the elbows closer than your shoulders, interlace the hands. We'll give it a little bit more structure, a little bit more force. Now we're gonna move straight to the plank. So activate your abdominal muscles. If you need to, you can walk back with your feet. Straighten your legs. Keep your abdominal muscles active. Keep your buttocks active if you want to. Move your heels back. Stay there. Push with the elbows against the ground. Stay there. Look a little bit forward, then your hands. And down. I'm going to explain that to you so you can breathe in a little bit more. If you are in the plank pose and you look down, look at my spine. It will arch. It will go round. The idea is to keep the spine as much as you can straight. So if you look roughly, I don't know, 30 centimeters from your hands, it will straighten your spine. So don't look down, but look gently forward, not too much, because if you're looking forward, look what happens. You're just dropping all the body. So find a good position for your eyesight. But keep the spine as much as you can straight. Now you're relaxed, isn't it? Yeah, you can do it again. But actually, we're gonna go back on the hands. Roll the arms gently outward. You can even turn your hands a little bit outward in order to have the index finger pointing forward, with the shoulders away from the ears. Belly in. Activate your abdominal muscles. Now, half plank. Tuck it as under. Plank. And there, still keeping the abdominal muscles active. Move the hips forward and down. Push with the hands against the ground. Smile. And back to the child pose. 3 long breaths. We're gonna do it 2 more times. So be conscious of the movement. If you feel tension on the lumbar spine, remember to activate even more your abdominal muscles. You can also activate your buttocks in order to help you tilt your hip backward and so lengthening the lumbar spine. So, tabletop position with the hands a little bit forward. Activate your abdominal muscles. Lean forward for the half plank. Take your toes out under plank. And there. Allow the hips to drop down and forward. Push the chest in between the arms. Push with the hands against the ground. Look forward. Smile. And back into the position. Create circles with your hips and lumbar spine if you feel any tension on the lumbar spine. Just protect it and just to give you a bit of fluidity in the movement. Now, yeah, we're gonna do it again. But then we're gonna keep on going. So, hands down, roll the arms gently outward to have the the index finger pointing forward, shoulders away from the ears, belly in, belly active. Lean forward for the half plank, tuck your toes under plank, allow the hips to drop down and forward, push with the hands against the ground, smile. Now, lift your buttocks up for Adho Mukha Svanasana. So lift and lift, 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 lift. Push your chest toward the toes. And down. We're gonna do it again. Ruth, move your feet apart. Keep your feet roughly as wide as the mat. A little bit less maybe, but not too much. So keep it wide. It will be better for the second part of the movement. Okay, hands down, shoulders away from the ears, belly in, lean forward, half plank, full plank. Allow the hips to drop down, chest forward, smile. Now, lift your buttocks, push with the hands against the ground, move the chest over the toes. For Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale. With the exhalation, plank pose. Lower your hips, move the hips forward and down, push the hands against the ground, look forward. And again, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Stay there. And down. Lay down completely. Relax your arms. Relax your body. Close your eyes. 3 breaths with your head turned to the right. 3 breaths, turning the head to the left. Allow your body to calm down. May have felt it quite challenging, both for the, well, actually the whole body, but especially for the hands, since you had the weight of your body quite a bit on your hands. Now relax your hands. Allow your hands to go to the normal position. Now straighten your arms forward. Roll to the left. Bend your right knee roughly perpendicular to the body. Then lift your right arm up. And keeping the right arm straight, allow the shoulder and arm to drop behind you. Turn your head to follow the right arm. 3 breaths. If you feel that the right knee is lifting, you can put your left hand against the right knee to keep it down. Come back to center. Arms forward. Roll to the right. Bend your left knee. Lift your left arm up. And keeping the arm straight, allow the arm to drop behind you. If you feel that the left knee is lifting, then keep it down with your right hand and stay there. Now bend both knees. Push with your left hand against the ground and lift your body up. Cross your legs, hands over the knees. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, and create circles with your hips along the spine. Close your eyes, just feel your body. Allow the whole spine, even the head, to move, but gently. And also on the other side. Now lean forward. Lift your buttocks. Now, walk forward with your right knee. If you will need to, you can put a pillow under your knees just to keep a bit of comfort from all those tattoos. So, right foot forward, bend your knee, lift your arms up, and arch your spine. Look forward if you don't have any tension on the lumbar spine, but keep the lumbar spine, the cervical spine, but keep the cervical spine long. 3 breaths. And back. Now, twist your torso to the right. Bend your right knee a little bit more, so allow the hips to drop down and forward. Still twisting the body. Touch with your right hand, if you can, the outer side of your left leg, or just the left leg. Lift your left arm up and move it back. Look behind you. 3 breaths. I'll just spend a little bit more, Ellie. And back to center, to the starting position. Change leg. So, left leg forward. Bend your left knee. Push your hip forward and down. Like you want to do a sort of split. A little bit more. Okay. Now, lift your arms up. Arch the spine. And look up if you don't have any tension on the cervical spine. If you feel tension on the lumbar spine, activate the muscles of the abdomen, like we did before. And come back. Whoop. Now, twist to the left. Bend your left knee, move the hip down and forward. Touch with your left hand the right leg. Lift your right arm up and move it back. 3 breaths. Yes, beautiful, Ruth. And back. Tabletop position. Keep the two knees together. Inhale. With the exhalation, tilt your hip backward, push with the hands against the ground and gently round your spine. Look at your belly. Inhale, tilt your hip forward, activate your abdominal muscles to arch the spine. Look forward. Exhale, round your spine, push. Inhale, arch your spine, look forward. One more time, exhale, round your spine and push. Inhale, arch your spine, look forward. Create circles with your hips along the spine. Again, gently, consciously. And turn also on the other side. Down on the mat. Just lay down. And prepare for Shavasana. So say everything you will need to be comfortable in Shavasana. If you feel tension on the lumbar spine, since we worked quite a bit on the spine, you can even put your calf muscles over a chair just to relax completely the lumbar spine area. But just before entering Shavasana, bring your knees toward the chest. And roll right and left side. Just to do a sort of massage in this area. If it's a little bit too intense for you, you can create circles with your knees, keeping knees and feet together. In that case, just create circles on the 2 sides. Now, whenever you feel ready, you can enter Shavasana. At the end of Shavasana, I'm going to chant the mantra, and at the end of the mantra, I'm going to guide you out of the pose. Till that moment, just relax. Trayambakam yajamahe Sugandhim pushtin vadanam udvarukamiva bandhanam mrityor mukshiyam amrita Om Trayambakam yajamahe Sugandhim pushtin vadanam udvarukamiva bandhanam mrityor mukshiyam amrita Om Trayambakam yajamahe Sugandhim pushtin vadanam udvarukamiva bandhanam mrityor mukshiyam amrita Slowly start wiggling your toes and fingers. Bring back the awareness into your body. Inhale deeply and exhale fully with your mouth. Release all tensions. One more time. Bend your knees, roll on your right side. Stay on your right side for a brief moment before sitting comfortably for the chant of 3 Om. Keep your spine straight yet relaxed. Thumb and index finger touching. Palm of the hand either facing the sky or the ground, whichever is more comfortable for you. Keep your eyes closed, your face relaxed, neck, shoulders, arms relaxed. And just stay there for a few seconds to allow your mind body to settle. Inhale deeply. Put your hands in prayer position in front of the chest. Open your eyes. Namaste.